Alright, first thing that I want to do is head back really into the world here. I know we have been here many times, but we are going to head back to Goose Marsh. We do have Kermete with us, and Kermete could use a little bit of work in terms of frog catching. So we're going to head back and catch more frogs. How are you guys doing? We're just going to ignore them and pretend they don't exist, and hopefully they won't talk to us anymore. As you can see, plenty of frogs going around here, and lots of tadpoles, though. Ronaldo, can I catch frogs? Honestly, there are not many here. So I'm going to say no, actually. I was hoping for more. I know I didn't necessarily leave it off as best as I could, but we got 3 tadpoles, 3 young ones, and 2 adults, and that's not enough. I'm going to leave them all there. There are other places that I can actually get frogs, so we will head for those. However, the first place that I'm going to go now, so, technically the second place, is back to Gizmaluke Grotto, so that I can turn in a Koopa nut that I've had for far too long. I'll meet you there. Oh, hey, look, there's a second small little Moogle running around these days. How you guys doing? No, I don't want to go that way, not yet. And they just do their little sound, don't they? Mogata! I have another Koopa nut for you. Thanks, Koopa. Take this. And we've received an extension. Holy crap. I will take that. An extension, if you remember, is actually a really good accessory. I do have 2 of them. It will teach level up, which Mistral is already learning, I believe, a couple different times. So no need to equip that, but hey, I will take that for giving you a Koopa nut. That is well worth my time. I'm going to head back to the ship because I believe that is all that I wanted to do on the Mist Continent for the time being. Don't stare at me, kid. Back on board the Blue Narcissus we go. I do like how the kind of wings open up like that. I know they're not wings, but sails shouldn't work that way, so I'm going to call them wings. We're going to head back to the outer continent. Notice how we can sail right over the ocean in this thing. No limitations on the shallow water or anything like that. What I do want to do is take care of a few things that I was unable to do before because Kermete was not in the party at the time. Remember that we were over here. Actually, I think I want to start on the eastern side. We were on the outer continent, and we did have Kermete with us for a while, but not as long as we actually needed. I do believe that it would be as far east as I can go on the outer continent. Yeah, Kermete left the party around the same time the Mistral showed up. It's probably not a coincidence at all. Alright, now on these beaches here, we should be able to find a new enemy. And I'm hoping that it's going to be the enemy that I do want to eat. It has been a long time since we have done any eating. That does not look like the one that I want to eat. We have a Gigant Octopus here with one hell of a cry. Holy crap. But we should be able to take it out. It does have Blizzaga on it, which does 500 damage on Mistral. That's nothing to laugh at, but she does have auto regen, so I'm not too concerned. As you can see, the enemies around here are pretty damn tough, considering how much HP it has. I'm actually surprised it's not dead yet. Ink coming in. It is an octopus after all. Stop picking on Mistral. What the hell is your problem? You blinded her too. But down goes the Gigant Octopus. Not the one that I was looking for, but new enemy nonetheless. Ooh, and a level for Mistral. Let me go ahead and take care of her status and heal her a bit, and we'll continue looking for the monster I actually want to fight. Let's keep looking. I know it's on the beaches around here somewhere. We'll just go all the way up and down the beach. It doesn't really matter too much as long as I find the big bad enemy I'm looking for, primarily because it can be eaten. And that's it. No mistaking that thing anywhere. Oh, and it goes first. Does quite a bit of damage, actually. This is a whale zombie. Was there any doubt about that? And Mistral got a trance. I guess that's something. How much? 2,000? All right, can I go ahead and eat that? All right, we'll go for double white. We'll go for Kira. And do I not have? I don't have it. All right, we'll just attack them. Just in case Kermete cannot eat this, but I'm pretty sure Kermete will be able to. No! That should do it then. I'm going to need to give another antidote here. I probably should actually heal using Mistral at some point. Alright, we'll try stealing from the whale zombie, see what it's got. I should be able to eat it though. We should be actually really close to that. Alright, we will go for a double cure here. Cura and then a cure, but honestly I think that... Oh, I got an antidote off of it. Nice. I should be able to eat it this time. There we go, and we have learned level 5 death. That works very similar to how it did in other games. And I got white draw. That is good. I don't think I can upgrade Petra to anything better, unfortunately. But level 5 death, as you might expect, deals death to enemies whose levels are multiple of 5. Kind of insta-kill. So it can be useful. Probably won't be using it too much though. It's actually quite expensive considering I definitely need to heal before we move on. I'll probably just use a tent. It'll just be easier for everybody. All healed, we need to head back to our ship and hope that we don't encounter another one of those guys anytime soon. Although, casting life on them, still very effective. Let's see where the closest spot for me to land is. I do believe it's going to be on the northern side. I actually want to head back to the other marsh, see how things are being handled with the frogs now. The other place was not too promising, but there is at least one more location here. I know that because we've been there before. Don't know if there's another one that might have opened up, but there's at least the one now. I think we can go a little bit further. It's always hard when there's only certain locations where you can land. Yeah, there's the marsh. Yeah, there's a good spot. There is a good spot for us. Hey, the chocobo's over there. Oh, don't you worry about that. We'll be dealing with the chocobo at some point too. But for the time being, I'm trying to deal with Kermete. And Kermete likes to eat frogs, so we are going to head back to Q's Marsh on the outer continent. It looks like the frog situation is much better here, so I'm going to go ahead and catch frogs here. I will meet you if I get anything good or when I'm done, whichever comes first. Thanks. You working hard, Kermete. And for catching, I believe it was 24. You come far a long way of gourmand. I give you this. And we have received a silver fork. Thank you, Master Quail. I train more. Which is something I believe I already had. Was that 24? No, it was 23. All right. I'm not going to be able to get to the next level right now, but I'll let you know how many I get before we leave. Up now to 27. There is one male and one female left, so I'm going to go ahead and meet you back at the blue Narcissus so that we can go to our next destination. back aboard the blue Narcissus. We don't have far to go this time. We essentially just want to go to the other side of the continent. Well, not even that far. Where we eventually want to end up is the Aifa tree. However, there is not a beach on the Aifa tree side of this continent. So we're going to have to stop at the next best place for us, which is right next to Madain Sari. And from here, I am going to head to the Aifa tree. There is an enemy that I would like to eat there. Should taste good. And here is the enemy that I was looking for. We have seen them before, but now I can eat them. These are zombies, as I'm sure you remember. They go down pretty easily. Petra, I don't think you're going to be strong enough to take it out, so I'm gonna hope for the best here. I don't have very much HP. All right, perfect. Now we should be able to eat the zombie. And indeed we do. We have learned roulette, which we saw them use before. Pretty much randomly selects an enemy and kills it. Not necessarily my favorite, but hey, we did learn it, so that's something. You can also learn level 5 death from the enemies around here, the Stropers in particular. Let's take a look at what we did learn, which is roulette. Randomly KOs a target, costs 18. And 4 of the possibilities are my party, so I'm not usually a fan of it. As you can see, we are getting very close to finishing this out. There are a couple more abilities that I would like to get. I will meet you at the blue Narcissus so that we can actually head to that new area where we can find those new enemies. But while I was here, I did get into another pop quiz fight. Fantastic. We'll see if I know the answer to this one. Pop quiz, question number 4. The theater ship Prima Vista was built in Artania shipyards. The answer to this is false. Don't ask how I know this. I just remember it from before when I looked stuff up. Correct. And if I remember correctly, it was built in London. I get 2,000 gil for getting question number 4 right. I am still an expert. Thank you for that. I encountered this guy in the forest right outside the Aifa tree. I'm still looking for a friendly creature here, which is why I'm kind of roaming around. I'll let you know if I find it.